Okay, so let's talk about something that pretty much any entrepreneur can relate to: chaos. Specifically, the chaos of trying to run a business with a dozen different tools that don't talk to each other. Today, we're diving into the story of Parova, an all-in-one platform born in Nairobi that's on a mission to bring order to that chaos for businesses all across Africa. Does this picture look a little too familiar? Come on, you know the feeling. You've got spreadsheets for inventory, one app to handle sales, another for your accounts, and just a mountain of paperwork for, well, everything else. It honestly feels like a full-time job just keeping track of it all. And this isn't just annoying, right? It's a real drag on your business. You're losing time, you're making mistakes that cost you money, and you never ever have a truly clear picture of how things are going. And that frustration is the very problem Parova was created to solve. So from this very common, very frustrating problem, a really specific solution started to grow. But it didn't come from some tech giant overseas. Nope, it came from right inside the community that it was meant to serve. This was the core idea from founder Maurice Mune. He knew that a generic, one-size-fits-all solution just wouldn't cut it. It wouldn't understand the unique ways people do business in the region. You know, the specific payment methods people actually use, or the realities of managing stock on the ground. The vision was clear: build something from the ground up, for us, by us. And the journey started small, just like a lot of great businesses. It was just a small, really passionate team in Nairobi, building custom websites for local shops. But word got out. Their reputation for good work grew, and so did their team and their ambitions. Fast forward to today, and they're serving businesses all across East Africa and even further. So, what is this thing they actually built? Well, they created a single, powerful platform. It's the clean, integrated answer to all that chaos we talked about at the beginning. Okay, let's start at the front line of any retail business, the checkout counter. This is where Parova's point of sale system, or POS, comes in. You can think of it as the heart of the operation. It's designed to be super fast and easy to use, making that crucial moment of sale totally seamless. So what does that actually mean for a business owner? Well, it means barcode scanning that's so fast your customers' lines just fly by. It means you can accept any way your customer wants to pay: cash, card, mobile money, you name it. And maybe, most importantly, every single sale is tracked in real time, so your numbers are always up to date. So a sale is made. Great. But now what? The next big question is always, what do we have left in stock? And that's where the inventory control module steps in. This is your command center. It's the difference between just guessing what you have and knowing, down to the last item, exactly what's on your shelves. And this is where things get really smart. Instead of you having to walk around with a clipboard, the system actually tells you when something's running low. It can track batches and expiry dates to cut down on waste, and it can even automate your purchase orders. It's all designed to stop you from ever running out of your best sellers. All right, now for the part that usually gives business owners the biggest headaches: the books. Parova folds a full-blown accounting module right into the system, giving you this crystal clear view of your financial health, all in real time. And the best part? You don't need to be an accountant to understand it. This is all about swapping guesswork for actual data. You can automatically shoot out invoices, see your profit and loss at a glance, and get a huge helping hand with things like tax compliance. This isn't just bookkeeping. This is about having the clarity to make smart financial moves. And of course, a business is all about its people. So the HR and payroll module brings all your team management into that same single system. It takes care of everything from employee files and running payroll to approving leave requests. It just simplifies one of the most complicated parts of running a business. So we've seen what the platform does. But, a long list of features isn't what makes a company great. It's the philosophy, the promises they make to their customers. So let's look at the core principles that Parova is really built on. These 3 promises are everything. First, it's modular. That means you start small and only pay for the pieces you actually need. As you grow, the platform grows with you. Second, and this is huge, no vendor lock-in. They believe your data is your data, period. And third, pricing is totally transparent. No hidden fees, no gotcha moments. It's just fair and simple. And this is what it looks like for real people. Take Aisha Omar, who owns a general store. For her, Paravoa has been a game changer. And what does that mean? It means her end-of-day wrap-up now takes minutes, not hours. That's real time she gets back to spend on her customers, her family, or growing her business. And here's another side of the story from David Mongi, who runs a tech company. For him, the value wasn't just about saving time, it was about gaining clarity. The accounting tools gave him the solid financial insight he needed to confidently make big decisions and scale his company. See, it's a tool for growth. And this all leads us to the biggest idea of all. Parova isn't just about creating a cool tool for one business. It's about a much, much larger vision for what commerce across an entire continent could look like. Their mission is simple but powerful: empower businesses. The idea is that if you make it easier for people to trade and you make it more transparent, you create more value for everyone involved, from the shop owner all the way to the final customer. And that mission leads to a truly ambitious vision. They want to be the foundational operating system for commerce in Africa. Just think about that. Imagine a future where businesses across the continent are all connected, creating this huge, thriving network of trade. When you boil it all down, it comes back to this one simple, powerful idea: leveling the playing field. It's about giving every single entrepreneur, no matter how small, access to the kind of powerful tools that used to be only for the biggest corporations. And that leaves us with this one last question to chew on. The story of Parova makes you wonder, doesn't it? What really is possible? What new doors open up when technology isn't just dropped in from somewhere else, but is built from the ground up by the very community it's meant to serve? Pretty powerful stuff to think about. Thanks for tuning in to this explainer.